Hey everyone, happy Bookmas Day 15. I do want to go ahead and update you on the books that are missing from here, the books that I read yesterday, including, and not to leave this one out because this was so precious, the biggest, most beautiful Christmas tree, Little Golden Book. This was absolutely adorable. This was the book pick from yesterday, and oh my goodness, I'm so glad that I picked this up from a little free library because it's absolutely precious. Basically, all these different animals live in this little house that's a tree, and the little kids are chipmunks, and they're so sad because Santa never comes to visit them, and they think that he doesn't like them, and they're like, they don't like Christmas because of it. Then their aunt comes and visits, and she's like, oh, that's just because Santa doesn't know you're here. So then she gets everyone together, and they all decorate the tree house. And it's just so great. I won't spoil the ending for you, but it's precious. Then I finished, you already know, It Started With Christmas by Jenny Hale, and I think this one is potentially even more my favorite than the other Jenny Hale book that I love, A Christmas to Remember. I really can't say much about this book other than we have our main character. She's staying with her Nana at their cabin where her family always had Christmas, and like her grandpa would do like all these special things, and he passed a few years earlier and Nana really misses him, and it's just this whole thing. So she and her Nana go to the cabin, but there's a guy staying there, and I don't remember why, but I guess he had booked the cabin. I don't remember, but he is staying there, and they didn't realize it. He didn't realize they were coming. Like, it's a whole thing. But they all got snowed in to this cabin, and they have to stay together for a few days. And so they get to know this guy, and anyway, I can't tell you the spoiler, but something happened. It kind of turns into almost like a forbidden romance type of a situation. And then, as if things weren't already stressful enough, then comes in the girl's first love, best friend. That guy comes back from basically touring and being super famous, a super famous musician. And so then the love triangle ensues, and it's just quite a time. I really, really loved this. It is slightly problematic for reasons that I can't talk about, but I really love how the characters work through these situations. I think it's just really well done. And Jenny Hale always, I could say always, I've read 2 of her books, but both the books contain this like unexpected, really sweet Christmas Day moment, and I'm so here for it. And I need to read her other books and see if that's like a continuous theme throughout all of them, because I loved it. It's like the only thing in books that could actually make me cry, I feel like. But oh my goodness, love it. Then I picked up and continued and finished Catching Christmas. This was a reread for me, and I'm so glad that I reread it. I didn't really like it that much last year. I gave it 3 stars last year. I was just I only kept it because the cover is so cute, and I wanted to keep it in my physical collection of books, and I thought, like, okay, I just had a feeling to put it back in the Bookmas TBR. I'm so glad that I did, because I really, really enjoyed it this time around. I gave it 4 stars this time. The ending was kind of meh, but, well, there's parts of the ending that are really good, and then there are parts that it's like, you should have just stopped at this one point, but overall, I really enjoyed this. It's so sweet, so heartwarming, so pure. Love it. I also love the Gilmore Girls vibes, because you can definitely tell that she takes inspiration from them. One of the main characters is based off of Luke from Gilmore Girls, and it's just such a fun time. So, definitely recommend this one. Also, we love the cover. Then I read the next stave, and I believe I'm saying that right, but if I'm not, please correct me, because I don't even know. Next part of A Christmas Carol, which was The Ghost of Christmas Past, and I just like flew through it, which I think is because I know the storyline so well by this point, because I've watched the Scrooge adaptation since I was a little kid, and I've read this multiple times now, but I'm just really enjoying it a lot more this time around for some reason. So I read the next part of that, and I'm saving The Ghost of Christmas Present, potentially for Christmas Eve or Christmas Day or the day after. I don't know. Somewhere in that time frame. Maybe even the 23rd would be fine. But I want it to be like Christmas Present when I'm reading Christmas Present. And then I'll probably finish this up at the end of the month. That is what I'm thinking right now. Then I decided to finish off the chapter I had started but not gotten to finish of The Christmas Wedding Guest by Susan Mallory. And I'm really enjoying this book. I was definitely getting tired and zoning out from reading when I was reading this chapter, but something happened and I'm very much looking forward to continuing this. Whew, that was a big update. Okay. Today is the day 15 vlog, which means today is the last day for you guys to enter for the 3rd book giveaway. And I definitely want to be able to give you guys a book from your Amazon wishlist. Time to draw the book. Now I'm going to go ahead and preface this by saying I probably will not get much reading done today. I do need to focus on school. My plan is to do kind of like a Pomodoro method, do 50 minutes of school, 10 minutes of reading, and just kind of go back and forth until I finish at least most of my schoolwork, leaving off the math exam for tomorrow. But I'd really like to get as much done of my literacy class today as possible. I'm going to start with the easy stuff and work backwards, but I do need to get that math review done. Anyway, let's stop rambling. I'm going to put these books back on the shelf, and then I'm going to draw the book. Okay, what I'm hoping for today is either the Claus and Christmas or the Matzo Ball, because both of those I want to read, but one is a reread and one is a Hanukkah book, and I think that that would be ideal to get one of those, because anything else I'm gonna really want to read, but I don't have time. Well, there are some, I guess there are some that I'm not dying to read. I guess that's true. There are some others. Let's just see what happens. With this one, number 14. Oh my gosh, that's that paper. Oh, I've loved having this paper on my shelf. I love this paper. Green is my favorite color, especially lighter green, lime green like this, and the cute little penguins and flamingos. Penguins are my favorite animal, which how adorable is that? I've loved seeing this on my shelf. But it's time to open it. The true test. What could this be? Let's find out together. Okay. Well, I've heard such great things about this, and I really want to read it. I'm gonna do the best I can to read 10 minutes of this at a time throughout the day. Dang. This is just so cute. I've heard it's a clean romance, and we love that. This is one that I am fully confident in reading and not being disappointed in. I mean, if it's the storyline that I don't like, that's fine, but I'm not gonna have to worry about this one, I guess. And oh my gosh, look how cute that cover is. Oh, it's cinematic. Sorry. Try to focus that. That's just beautiful, and I've heard great things about this author. Well, okay, I will enjoy 10 minutes at a time of this every hour on the hour, and we'll see what I think of Sleigh Bells Ring. Let me read the synopsis. Angels View Ranch has always been special to Annalise McCade. Once upon a time, it was her family's land until her grandfather sold it to billionaire Wallace Sheridan. Now employed as the live-in caretaker, Annie is just trying to make it through the holidays with both her sanity and her nieces and nephews' faith in the magic of Christmas intact. The 6-year-old twins recently lost their mother, so Annie tells herself it wouldn't be a problem to bring them to Angel's View. Oh, it's this one! Oh my gosh. Why should it be? The Sheridans haven't visited in years, not since Wallace died. They would never know the twins were there. They're gonna find out. Tate Sheridan shows up out of the blue 2 weeks before Christmas, crushed to learn that Tate is there to sell his grandfather's property, and mortified that her secret guests have been discovered. Annie offers her resignation, but Tate asks them to stay and help him get the house ready for one last family Christmas before it's put on the market. Annie and Tate have 3 days to work their magic before the Sheridan clan arrives and to work through the growing attraction between them. But Annie simply can't fall for the man who will put her out of a job and a home. Still, the sparkle of the season is impossible to deny, and this Christmas has surprises in store for everyone. I want to read this so bad. Why does it have to be finals? But I'm gonna do the best I can. I am so excited for this. It sounds amazing. And I guess we'll see if it truly is. Okay, so it's about 12:45 now. I just had some oatmeal for lunch, basically. I am going to finish watching the video that I had started watching over lunch but didn't get to finish. And then I'm going to read chapter 1 of this. And then at 1 o'clock on the dot, I am going to start my schoolwork. Just a quick update because I can't keep filming while I'm working on this. I finished 2 of my literacy assignments. I did pretty much the easiest ones. I took the quiz and I did the short assignment for this week. Still need to go back and do the 2 bigger assignments for that class, but then I will be done with that class. Right now I am working on, let me show you the lovely book, my math review, which is 76 questions. I'm on question 3, and part of question 3 says it's wrong, so I have to try to figure out what I did wrong. Probably just a calculation error, but I want to make sure that I'm getting this as close to perfect as possible, because right now, as it stands, I am literally right at the cusp of an A or a B. So, alright, that is enough for right now. I need to go pick my mom up because my sister had brought her somewhere. I'm gonna run out there and go do that. Potentially try to get back before traffic gets bad. I read up to chapter 5 in this, I think. Yes, up to chapter 5, which is actually pretty good considering I was just reading this in 10-minute increments throughout the day. But I didn't obviously get to read as much as I wanted to. It's about 10:30? No, it's about 11 o'clock. I did 2 of my literacy assignments, and it literally took me most of the afternoon and tonight to do that math review. So I'm glad I got to it, but still, it was so long. I also need to do my video assignment tomorrow, which I was working on doing some of the research and stuff for that. I think I'm gonna do it on how kids can learn literacy by what they view in books, like picture books, graphic novels, internet resources, stuff like that. I'm kind of excited about that. I think I can really work with that. So that's good. And then after that, I will do after that, I'll need to do my exam. But after that, I can do the fun project that's going to be a lot of work, but a whole lot more fun than this other stuff. And that will be how I will end out my semester, with something remotely fun. Anyway, that is all for this video. Sorry it was not a ton of reading today. I hope you enjoyed my, little snippets as much as I did. I mean, I feel like this book, I could really enjoy it if I was able to sit down and focus on it. Love the floppy vibes. This book is so floppy. We love this. I love the feel. It's so pretty. And I do think that this is the type of book that I will enjoy once I get to sit down and enjoy it. It reads really quickly, really quickly for me. I'm already on page 50, and I barely got to read it today, so that's pretty impressive. I'm pretty happy about that. So whenever I do actually get the chance to sit down and enjoy it, I think it'll go pretty quickly. but I don't know when that day will be. So I guess we will find out. Just one more day of school, and then Saturday I've got stuff to like prep for my team, and then finalize all the Christmas stuff next week. Just enjoying Bookmas. I also really want to do like a little free library vlog like I usually do every month. I don't know if I maybe should just save that for after Christmas. I don't know. We shall see. But anyway, pretty happy that I did get to read a little bit of this. Looking forward to when I get to pick it up again. That is all on that. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Be sure to comment whatever you would like. I don't know the emoji of the day, so let's just go with a tree, okay? Put whatever tree in the chat or the comments that you would like, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss the rest of Bookmas. Tomorrow might be a boring vlog, but after that we will be Bookmas content only. So can't wait for that. But I will talk to you all then, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or evening, wherever you are. And yeah, that is all. Thank you for being here. Bye.